Yes, people, you know the face, you know the name. Aaron here, back again with another video. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Shout out to everybody showing love and support. Listen, if you see me wearing my coat, um, I just came back from doing commentary. I did commentary, French commentary for the Zone Canada, in French, of course, because you know they speak two languages over there. If you didn't know, now you know. And I did commentary for Dortmund against Bayern Munich. That finished 1-1. But that's not the game that I want to talk about today. Obviously, as you can see by the thumbnail, and as you can see, I don't know why I got this. I got this notification, but anyway, yeah. So on my way back, I had some time to watch the game, the Arsenal game. I watched it like kind of when I was doing commentary, like in between, but you don't really pay attention when you don't watch it like fully from start to finish. So I had some time to watch it again after after I finished doing commentary and I was on my way back to my yard. Yeah, so I watched it fully. I watched the full game. I've got my sources. Don't worry. Don't ask me how. I watched it again. But first things first, shout out to everybody for the 14K again. It's road to, I was going to say 14. It's road to 15 this time. It's road to 15K. So make sure you leave a like. Make sure you share. Make sure you comment. And all of these good things. Those are the best ways you can support and contribute to this channel. And yeah. Anyway, let's jump into this game. West Ham 2, Arsenal 5. It was 6-0 last year. And it's 5-2 this time. And I'm just checking if I'm not chatting rubbish. It was 6-0. And this time it was 5-2. And listen, West Ham, stop wasting everybody's time, man. Stop wasting everybody's time. And I felt sorry for some of them fans because, bro, did you see how early they left the stadium, bro? I swear it was like, was it a 3-0 or 4-0? You know, the camera view on the camera angle, the view on the stadium, and you saw people walking out, bro. Do you know what I mean? You saw people walking out. Them people working at Stratford train station must have been confused. They must have been like, huh? Bro, the station was packed before the game. Why is the station packed again like half an hour into the game? Like, what's going on? They must have been confused seeing them people there again. But, bro, I don't blame West Ham fans, bro. And listen, I predicted this. Well, obviously, I didn't predict a 5-2, but I predicted a 3-0 win. I said that Arsenal were going to go there and show no mercy, and that's exactly what they did. Do you know what I mean? I mean, the goals, we can just run through the goals and just explain basically that Arsenal are a threat. Everything they do, everywhere they go, if they have a fully fit team, they're a threat. They're a threat, bro. I mean, come on, man. Set pieces are becoming like penalties for Arsenal now, bro. Set pieces are becoming like penalties for them. When they get a corner kick, they know what's going on. And I've always said it, and I've said this from time ago, even from when we used to defend, when we used to do zonal marking. Sorry, we used to do zonal marking under Ollie, and we used to concede a lot of goals. And I said, zonal marking is probably the worst thing you can do. In my opinion, I'm not a coach, I'm not a UEFA B or UEFA A licensed coach, but in my humble opinion, I think doing zonal marking is the worst. You have to be in movement. You have to be in movement because, and this is what Arsenal do. Look at where they start when the corner gets kicked, and look at when they start getting in motion, and look at how they score because they're always in movement, bro. When you're doing set pieces, yeah, especially corners, you will always have one up on your opponent because you're in movement. The one that's static and that's trying to jump is not going to generate as much. It's not going to jump as high as you, who's in movement. You're generating power from your movement, and then you're heading the ball into the back of the net, and that's exactly what Gabriel did. And if it wasn't for that, punch that he got for when Saka scored his penalty, it could have been worse. Do you know what I mean? They scored the first one. Gabriel gets the goal, and he's becoming a bit of a menace now when it comes to corners, bro. Becoming a menace, bro. Do you know what I mean? Trossard gets the second one. I mean, that's just simple give and go. Saka plays it to Odegaard. Odegaard chips it over the defense. Defense is not alert. Saka slides it over to Trossard. 2-0. Then the 3-0 happens. That was a penalty. Silly mistake. Saka being, again, very dangerous on that right-hand side, sorry. Then the 4-0 happens. Havertz is thrown goal. I don't know what Kilman was doing there. He makes it 4. I mean, obviously in between, West Ham come back, they make it 4-1, then they make it 4-2. Quick lapses of not being concentrated. That was a lovely free ball as well by who was it? Was it Alvarez? It was Alvarez. Lovely free ball in between the defense, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka's become like a he's become like their goal scorer now. Do you know what I mean? Who would have been saying that? That West Ham rely on Aaron Wan-Bissaka, a right back, to be scoring goals, and all credit to him, by the way. But it's just very weird, man. And Newcastle, bro, Newcastle fans must be kicking their teeth right now. They must be fuming right now, watching West Ham getting absolutely smacked up by Arsenal, because they're thinking, how on earth did these men come to St. James's and beat us? How? That's why I said it was a fluke, bro, because I was not confident they were going to replicate anything near to what they did on Monday, bro. I wasn't confident at all about that. So, listen, then West Ham get a second, and I did not know Emerson Palmieri had that in his locker. I didn't know. I didn't know he could take free kicks. I knew he had a good left foot on him, and he's got a good cross. But to be slapping it off the bar like that, yeah, I didn't know that. But then Arsenal scored fifth, and like I said, yeah, Saka scores the penalty, and they pretty much left it at that. Now, the reason why I'm really upset with West Ham is because, bro, you're wasting everybody's time, man. Look at what you're doing to your fans. I mean, like I said I was surprised that Lopetegui's still there. I'm going to be surprised if he's still here on Monday, because to get humiliated like that, 6-0 last season, I know he wasn't in charge, but 6-0 last season, 5-2 today. When is the last game before they beat what's it called? Newcastle. When's the last time they won a game of football? Well, they beat Man United. But again, it's one of them fluky ones. Do you know what I mean? Like, they won against Man United 2-1, then they got slapped by Nottingham Forest 3-0. They beat Ipswich 4-1, but then after that they got slapped by Tottenham 4-1. Like, bro, they have not been good this season. So, yeah, West Ham just stop wasting everybody's time. And Lopetegui, with the number of players and the quality of players that he brought in, because some of the players that he brought in, I believe, are actually quality. Somerville, I believe, is quality. Füllkrug, I believe, if used correctly, he's quality. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, to a certain extent, can be quality. So how is he using these players, and how is he not getting the best out of them? It's just something wrong. Something must be wrong with the system, because to get slapped like that, and I know it's Arsenal, but come on, man, it has to be better. Now, this is definitely a two-horse race. Well, I'm kind of predicting what's going to happen in the Liverpool City game, and I do believe Liverpool will beat Man City, unless Man City go there and beat Liverpool. Then it's a three-horse race again. But Arsenal are definitely very much in this title race. Like, do not get your hopes up for Arsenal to drop points. Yeah, and it's going to be entertaining. That's all I can say. Arsenal now second, even though it is 6 points behind Liverpool. It could get to 9 points tomorrow if Liverpool win, but then Arsenal would probably just have to carry on doing what they're doing until they buck Liverpool. So it is going to be a two-horse race. City have fallen down to 4th place now. Brighton are 3rd. I don't know how Brighton done that, by the way. Crazy. But if City beat Liverpool tomorrow, it's back to square one for Arsenal, because City would then have 26 points and they'd be above Arsenal. So it would be a three-horse race, but as it stands now, it's a two-horse race between Arsenal and Liverpool. And it's like picking the lesser of the evils, bro. You know what I mean? You've got West Ham today turning up. You know them ones where when you go to a wedding and you turn up with you didn't get the memo and you turn up in the wrong outfit. That's what West Ham have been doing since the start of the season, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's bro. But you've got to give credit where it's due, man. And it will be interesting to see. But remember, I said it would have been interesting to see what Arteta was going to do in terms of the changes, in terms of bringing off people, and 56th minute first change. Obviously, Gabriel went off a bit injured, I would say. Jesus came on. Odegaard, was taken off. Saka was taken off. Obviously, he's got an eye on United on Wednesday, so he's definitely got an eye on that one. But you can't take anything away from Arsenal, man. They have been absolutely fantastic since Odegaard came back. And I know I said that, you know, building a system around one player is dangerous because when that player is not there, it can get a bit techie, but flipping hell, man. When he's there, yeah, they turn up, bro. They absolutely turn up and they do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just slapping teams left, right, and centre. So, boy, in terms of Man United, we're definitely warned. You know, we're definitely warned. I'm not, obviously, I'm going into this game confident. I do believe we'll beat Everton. So I do believe we're going to go into the Arsenal game confident, but we have been warned. We are definitely warned. We can't go into this game too cocky now. Do you know what I mean? Need to be on our P's and Q's. They need to pay attention. They need to be looking at what they're doing so that we can pay attention to what we're doing. You get me? So, boy, yeah, Arsenal have definitely not said their last word. Definitely not. But listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below. You know what it is, man. It's road to 15k. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Look at me. I just came back from doing commentary. I watched the game again on my way back, especially for you guys, so I can come and chat to you lot, man. But listen, make sure you keep your eyes locked on my channel. Tomorrow, the match reaction will be a bit late because I'm going to be at the Liverpool ground behind enemy lines. This is why I'm laughing. I'm going to be behind enemy lines doing stuff with Bleacher Report and, yeah, doing up interviews with the fans, Liverpool fans and City fans. So, yeah, keep your eyes locked on my channel for when I come back and, yeah, basically finish watching the Liverpool City game, do a reaction for that, and also do a Man United reaction for the Everton game prior to the Liverpool City game. But anyway, you know what it is, people. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It's road to 15k. Take care. God bless, and I'll see you soon. Peace.